Shucks. Wala na akong sense of calendar. Sense of calendar. The reality of life, of being a... I don't know what.
You give me butterflies every time I see.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's May and look at me filming another reading vlog.
You the one that saved me from my nightmares. I'm finna run it up. Getting this money. Shout out to the high life.
For the second week straight. Congratulations. Anyways, I have 3 books that I need to finish reading this week for some reasons, which is quite a huge challenge for me because I have a full schedule for work this whole work week, but I really need to finish this readings by Friday or by the weekend, I guess. So the first book in our TBR this week is If We Were Villains by ML Rio. This is the second book of the month for the Thrill Seekers Club, which is ironic because I don't think this is much of a thriller. Yes, I could say this is some kind of mystery, although this is more of a mystery drama than a thriller. But I'm still at 26% through, so I will be updating you on this. If you're not yet familiar with this book, this is also tagged as a dark academia book where we follow 7 young actors studying Shakespeare at an elite arts college for their last year. And there will be a murder, which is our Oliver Marks, one of the 7 students, will be serving 10 years in jail that he may or may not committed. So that is kind of the mystery of this story. And yes, as I mentioned, we are already at 26% through. I'd like to finish this first before diving into the next books. But yeah, the next book is another book of the month for the discussion next weekend, and that is The Book Thief by Marcus Suzak. And as you notice, this is unfortunately not an authentic copy. I was scammed. But I am loving the book so far. And I plan to get an original copy the soonest because, girl, this is just so good. I have full of annotations on the pages that I just went through. But it's also good na this is not an authentic copy because I am kind of not afraid to mess around the pages here. So yeah, that's The Book Thief. If you are not yet familiar with Book Thief, there is also a movie adaptation of this book. But this, we follow Liesl Memminger during the World War II era in Germany. And of course, how much tragedy and drama and scary stories do we need to discuss to be able to grasp the story during the World War II. So excited to move on to the next chapter because this is such a good read so far. Am I a book thief if I have a not so authentic copy of the book? Am I a book thief or I'm just a victim of theft? I'm not encouraging you to buy counterfeit books. I'm just showing you this for transparency and also to actually discourage you because, girl, the quality will not make you happy. It's like a printed PDF copy, but the PDF copy is not formatted well. Please do not tolerate, do not encourage those scammers. Don't buy counterfeit books. I know they're much more cheaper, but not worth it. I bought this for 500, which I can already spend for an actual authentic copy from Fully Book. Nagagalit na naman ako. The last book that we will be reading this week, and actually I hope to finish this week. I'm not very much positive, but I'm hoping. The Rest of the Story by Sarah Dessen. This is a romance book, and this is a hardbound book, so I don't have any choice but to read this at home because I don't want to carry this everywhere. But this book is my giveaway on TikTok, my first giveaway on TikTok. If you're not yet following me, follow me there kasi I plan to host my giveaway, some of my giveaways there. And this is my first one. I can't share anything about this yet because I actually have no idea what this is all about. But as I can remember when I read the synopsis, we follow Emma Saylor who grew up in a comfortable family, comfortable life. And then one day when his father passed, father or mother, so one of her parents passed, she was sent to her grandparents in her grandparents' place. And there she realized the two different worlds or lifestyles that her parents lived growing up. So where's the romance there? I forgot to mention. So she has this childhood best friend that will remind her of her past. So that's the romance part, and I think this is a romance drama coming from the synopsis. So let's read this. So those are the books that we will be reading this week, and I really hope we could finish this by weekend or before weekend. Sana, as if my hands have magic or my brain. Yeah, let's start with If We Were Villains by Emil Rio because I've missed a couple of discussions already with Thrill Seekers Club, so I need to bow it, and let's see if we'll love this. Hi. Hello. Just a quick check-in. I just got home from the office. I went to the office today. Actually, almost all of us went to the office today because our previous president, country president, is finishing his term this week, and today is the last day of him going to the office. So we set up a little surprise. It was fun. It honestly brought me a nostalgic feeling kasi I remember the years back in high school or college where there are still foundation days, you know, parang just a day away from the usual work hours or the usual practice that you do at work. So it was fun. Although sa afternoon back to work pa rin, but still. And tomorrow I will be going to the office again to prepare for the upcoming audit on a month or two. And also, since bumabalik ng ating face-to-face and physical days to the office, sorry kapag if children outside are too loud. Kati naman, kanina pa ako kamot ng kamot. Since we are going back to the office very slowly na, I thought maybe I could share some of my books to my office mates. I will start a little library after my updates. Let's pick up some books that we will be sharing in the office. Not sure if they still have time to read, but instead of me stacking my books here that I won't read right away anyways, maybe I can share to those people that are, you know, have time. Okay, so going to the reading update, I'm currently reading If We Were Villains, and I'm 68% through the book, and I'm having a very difficult time finishing it. Although I have time to read, I have spare time to do whatever I want to do because I am procrastinating at the things that I need to do, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I'm 68% through and I'm not sure if I'm loving it. I have here código and notes. Of course, there are lines, dialogues, plays that are mentioned in the book, but there are too much and I don't find them very much relevant to the plot. Or maybe I'm just missing something. I'm not sure. Although I feel the need of skipping the parts where they have their exchanges or their dialogues or their scenes at the play or at the stage, because I don't really get them. I don't really relate too much on them. Anyways, I am not a big fan of Shakespeare because I feel like I need a whole sem or even a whole year to understand his works. It's just too deep. But what is the sense of it all if a reader doesn't really understand or doesn't really connect to the feelings or thoughts that the author is trying to tell us? So that is my struggle with Shakespeare, and also hence this book. So yeah, sometimes I just pause and scroll through my YouTube dashboard or TikTok or just, I don't know. I appreciate though that the book is trying to show us that art students or actors specifically are not just actors. They are not just reading their lines. They are not just performing their characters or their roles, but they actually do understand, and sometimes they actually feel what their characters are feeling. There is one mention there that parang they sometimes find it difficult to go back to themselves, to their actual selves, because they actually lived the character. They actually put their own feet, put their own heart and mind to the character or characters that they are playing. It's also cute that every one of them, or almost all of the 7 characters that we are following, are quoting their lines from their plays, from their characters, even in casual discussion, casual conversation or talks. So yeah, I'm almost 70%. And I hope, I don't believe, but I hope that I could finish this tonight. I left my laptop at the office, so it just feels awfully very long. Like, it's slow paced, yes, and it feels long, as in. And also, this is actually the main reason why I thought of having a check-in, because a parcel arrived and I already unboxed it because I was so excited. And that is Illuminae, the first book of the Illuminae Files series. And this is one of the books that I am very, 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 very much excited to own. I honestly don't have any idea what this book is all about. As usual, I don't have any idea of the books that I am getting. But look at the pages. It is written in a very, 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 very unique style. And if you check, there is some kinds of parang annotations. These are the reviews of some authors and publishers. And it's annotated. Tapos some are also blocked. Like, you are just, I can't explain it, but this is a very unique book and probably the most unique book that I own. Ang cute niya! I got this from National Bookstore and it was on sale. Thank you so much, Zai. Okay, so let's go to the books that I will be sharing and putting in my locker at the office. Whew. Okay, so let's go to the books that I picked up, and I think my office mate would be interested on reading. And these are the first 5 books that I will be bringing. 1,000 Splendid Suns, Atomic Habits, The Divide, with Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and last but not the least is Conjugal Dictatorship. Sana may mag-pick up. Sana may mag-enjoy with you guys. Officially am renaming the title of this video. It finally has a purpose because I feel like I am going into a reading slump, and knowing that many of our book club members also skipped our DNF list only makes me feel even more worse. I'm already at 75% through the If We Were Villains by ML Rio. Am I willing to waste more time for the remaining 25%? The thing is, I'm not really interested anymore. I'm not very much intrigued. I don't really care what happened that night. My current self is the perfect epitome of a reader that just reads just for the Goodreads goals, because we're already at the end of the month and I haven't reached my goal yet. I mean, what's 25%? I already have suffered 3/4 of the time I was reading this, so let's just... The other day I wasn't fully booked and I saw a copy of Book Thief. I don't really much like the cover though, so I did not get it. I saw a copy from bookshop, a legit bookshop in Shopee. Probably I'll get that edition instead. However, I also want to finish this book because I love annotating here, because I don't limit my annotations here. This is the messiest annotations that I currently have. It's not very much messy siguro for you, but for me this is the messiest annotations that I have so far. I'm gonna have to step back and have a rest from If We Were Villains and read a little bit of Book Thief to avoid diving into a huge slump. It's been 3-4 days since the last clip that you saw, and I have no significant progress. And the more that I force myself to finish or to film more of my readings these days, not because I'm not enjoying the book. Aside from the ML Rio, I am enjoying the books that I am currently reading. I forgot to mention the Sarah Dessen book, The Rest of the Story. I mentioned that it was for a giveaway on TikTok, and since I didn't have time to go through that book anymore, I decided to just ship it to the winner without me reading it. Don't know why. I don't really like... Maybe I'm just not in that mindset or in that mood yet to read romance or that kind of romance story. So I just shipped it to the winner. Thank you so much for joining my first TikTok book talk giveaway. It's been days since I got back into the mood of filming, and it feels like if I force myself to film more, this video will be more chaotic, more messy. So I'm just gonna wrap it here and still post it anyways, just for transparency. As much as possible, I want to share with you the real feelings, the real day-to-day or real feelings of a booktuber, or at least not a full-time booktuber, but also a mom, also an employee, a private employee. In my previous clip, I mentioned I will be reading more of The Book Thief, And this is where I am now. This far, we're in page 55. I'm not sure if this is the actual page 55, but for this copy, it's page 55. It's just too much. It's just too much to me. I need a desk, a good, nice space on my desk to spread my book this way, because I need to write all my thoughts, my comments, my opinions, my feelings, and what I think about these characters and what is happening to them. I just need to pause, find a more focused time just to read The Book Thief. I actually have attended the first part of the discussion with the book club, but I needed to log off early because of mommy duties. But I just wanted to hear their thoughts. Also okay na I didn't finish the meeting because I haven't finished the book yet. Also a good thing that I am not really much, or the book was not really much spoiled. Yeah, I just want to read more and give it more focus. So I just paused and picked up another book, which is I am very much excited to get done with. At the same time, I want to take my time as well with Men Without Women by Haruki Murakami. I started reading this when we went to Tagaytay 2 or 1 week ago. Wala na akong sense of calendar. Anyways, I stopped reading this because I was too busy at work. I need to finish the book discussions, or the readings for the book discussions. So I paused, and now I finally picked it back up, and now I am halfway through. And I needed to pause. I needed to wrap up this video. I needed to also breathe and rest and keep myself from saying sayang naman. I love all the characters here, but the one person or one character that I really appreciate more just died. He passed away. So I needed to pause. I needed to reflect. Why are good characters always get killed? This is a collection of short stories, if you're not yet familiar, of men and their life without women, or their thoughts, their feelings without their women, written in different point of views. We have the first person, second person, even third person perspective, which is kind of nice, kind of amazing. Basically a masterpiece. I just love Haruki Murakami. What made me fall in love with Murakami though is the magical realism side of his works. But this one, so far, we have a lot of metaphors, but we have not too much of the magical realism part. Yeah, or I'm just missing it. Because everyone, everything, every role, every character, every act that they are doing, every decision that they are making makes sense and actually relatable in real life. I have here mini essays per story, and I think for the third story, which is currently my favorite, I will be having a one whole page or 3 pages of post-its for my mini essay, because it's just so relatable, it's just so true. They sound like and they feel like real people. I will continue reading this. I will finish this this week, hopefully. I'm not making any promises anymore because I don't want to edit another chaotic, messy, nonsense reading vlog anymore. But I hope you read these 2 books. Read it along with me. If you have already read it, let me know your thoughts, let me know your reviews. If you're not interested yet with these 2 books or with these 2 authors, please, I don't know, just read them, read this. So I need to wrap up this vlog because I can't do this anymore. And as much as I want to make my content even more entertaining, even more Instagrammable, shareable, or anything beautiful, I can't. For this vlog, I can't. I also want to share this to you, this part of maintaining a booktube or any blog or vlog or pages online about books, about readings, doing other things as well. The reality of life of being you know what, nobody cares. The point is, this is real life. As much as transparency and honesty is concerned, this is it. This is maybe the most transparent video that I can share online. So, ayoko na. Bye.
I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you're free. We can go to wherever we like, there's so much out there to see. You can paint a picture while we're playing.